Okay, so we're here for game 1 of Zel versus Elemental, I guess we call it. And we will start by introducing ourselves. I am NRC196, and with me is Neville.
Hello.
So for this game here, it's a 1v1. Elemental will be on the Rubik, and Zel will be on the Invoker.
I personally believe that not Elemental, Zel's a favourite for this game.
Yeah, so he'll be starting on the Invoker. And then, yeah, so the obvious thought in this matchup is Rubik can steal spells, Invoker can make lots of spells. So it should be pretty interesting, because whatever Invoker uses, Rubik will just put it straight back. However, I think Rubik's damage early on will probably what will win in the game, because once Invoker gets to level 6, he can cast and chain off spells much faster than Rubik can.
And I haven't seen him playing Rubik before, so I'm intrigued to see his abilities at stealing spells.
Yeah, so I wonder if either of these players have played the hero that they're currently on, or either of them. I'm assuming Zel
for
has.
battle.
And maybe.
Well, Hayden's played a lot of heroes.
Yeah.
Put it bluntly, played a lot of Dota. And so,
Okay.
actually, so have Tim.
Yeah. Hahaha. Yes.
Shut up, Mitch.
Okay.
Tim's gone generic item built for Rubik.
Yep, nice and simple. Regen's always good.
So is Hayden, but for
Yeah, nothing really special. Neither of them are doing a bottle rush by saving a bit of gold, like 200 for that.
which is surprising comparing for different games, and a lot of players just brought for bottle straight away.
Yeah, I personally tend to not do that, just because having that regen means you can stay in lane longer, because if you don't get the ruin, you're in trouble. Because you've got no
Yeah.
items and an empty bottle.
You're just relying on rune control.
Yeah, it depends on the hero. Heroes with blinks, like Queen of Pain or Puck, they're pretty handy, but these two heroes, quite slow.
The battle begins.
I'm sure you can see for the lovely conversations going on screen.
Yes, great conversations, because yeah, we've got a lot of spectators in this game,
Tim's
Very
stuffed up
unusual.
creep block quite badly.
and Zel misses the block as well, so no blocking influence on this game whatsoever.
Illusion rune bot, no one seems to care about it.
And so skill builds, Zel's going for an Exort build, get that damage on Rubik early. And Stun Strikes is always cool. And Rubik
Got
is
Fade
going with
bot
the nuke
first, which is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, if you went for the Ruin, you might have skilled that Telekinesis first, because if you had a Ruin rush, you might be able to put Invoker on the cliff,
I'm actually
and
surprised he didn't
that
do
would
that.
set him back. Actually, putting Invoker on the cliff in this game, he wouldn't be able to
Would've
get
been.
off. He'd have to use his Tangos, which he thankfully
Yeah.
bought. Because there's no way for him to get a Flying Courier or a TP out to him without waiting the like almost
Ever.
4 minutes that it would take. You'd probably have to call a GG right there and then.
I would imagine there'll be a rule alteration related to that.
Well, Rubik isn't really drafted much for this game mode. He's drafted against Invoker here, and I know he also has another matchup against Tinker. But the majority of the time he won't be involved in these games, because
Tim obviously doesn't seem to realise that Hayden just checked top, just while I was walking after.
yeah, because he would have either taken the Ruin, or if he didn't take it, it wasn't there, so there was no need to go up there.
Tim's playing interestingly. Would have expected him to go bot.
Let's check a last hit and denies. Invoker is leading on 4th 2, but last hits at least are the same, with 4th 1 on the Rubik.
Well, considering Tim's had free farm for about 30 seconds now, it's a bit surprising.
Yeah, it's all about hitting those last hits, and often you got a preference last hits over denies, just because the last hits makes you win, denies makes the enemy less likely to win.
Especially considering Tim has a actually no, he's catching back up. He has a pretty decent farming skill, so I thought it would be a bit higher, but yeah, he's caught back up.
Yeah, got a regen ruin there, but hadn't used any mana or lost much HP, so it wasn't much use there, and especially without a bottle. You might as well just let the ruins be until you get it. However, Zel has out in the courier now a set of boots, so he's not going to be going to the rushing the bottle at least.
And Valve, please add custom couriers as default. Putting it out there.
Yeah.
This is really boring. I mean, sure, for Donkey's cute, but I want something a bit different.
Yeah, it'd be good if the courier was the one of the single person on the enemy team, on your team.
Maybe it's just like an advertising tool you can see for new couriers.
Yeah. Finally, skills invoke. Now has Tornado skilled up. However, Rubik's only now 2 levels away, so the more high level the spells that Zel makes, the higher level spells that Evoker Rubik's going to steal.
Not overly aggressive game, or incredibly exciting to watch.
Yeah, just getting their last hits at the moment.
Compared to
no
this
initiations
game.
yet. But if Invoker has a look at Rubik now, you'd see that there's low mana, so good chance to initiate when he gets another level up in Invoke to get 2 spells. Ruin is once again at bottom, double damage, as Rubik just checked top and didn't find anything. Missed Tornado, such low range. But only level 1 Wex. Needs more for the extra range.
Or DD rune. Something exciting could happen, because this game's about to make me fall asleep currently.
Double damage.
Yeah, having double damage now. If you can get that Tornado off, should be easy, ample time to run in, get a couple of hits off, and get a kill. Should harass the Rubik down first, and then cast that Tornado.
Be a man, charge in.
Yeah, but if he had landed that Tornado, that would have been a kill. And he's acknowledging that now. Yeah, Rubik's just stocked up on regen. And he's got spell steal now, so steals that Tornado. Still only level 1 though, so nothing big. And gets a set of boots out.
Imagine this being the first game where we actually see a tower fall.
Yeah. In some of the practice games, I've had a couple of tower wins, but in one of the games in our 1v1 mid tournament, we haven't seen a tower loss win.
These have been a very aggressive game. The matches have been very aggressive.
And it often is very aggressive, just because you'd want to try and get those kills. Like, if you're in an actual game, you'd be sort of trying to get the kills by this stage, but in this game here, you're trying to win by either getting 2 kills or getting 2 towers. And Rubik...
Eden's going to wrong end.
Yeah, they both have a good pushing ability in, what's the word, Fade Bolt, as well as Forge Spirits. So there's no lack of pushing in either of them.
Even though Tim's had more free farm, he's still falling behind on last hits.
Yeah, however, if we look at that XP per minute, Rubik's now pulled ahead at 400 to Odinvoker's 335.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Baiting with a illusion, but instantly seeing that it was an illusion. Invoker now has his phase boots, and Rubik lifts up the wrong one.
Oh.
Not quite able to get a kill though with the Invoker. And Rubik just regens up with all his regen, and now he's completely fine. Net worth, however, Invoker is almost double at 1,900 to 1,100. Yeah, all that regen's cost him. Rubik?
Yeah, I think that's going to that's going to come back to bite him soon.
Yeah, and especially when he's just casting spells like that and not able to get any auto attacks in.
Just harassing.
Yeah.
Surprised he's not putting more points in magic resistance, considering he's versing an Invoker.
Yeah, well, he's got that Fade Bolt maxed out, and yeah, now he's choosing
Yeah.
to max the Null Field next, so he'll have that quite a high we have that quite a high level by the time Invoker starts pumping out the damage with his spells. Invoker now got Deafening Blast Tornado. Yeah, that's what Rubik's gonna lack now, is that he can't steal 2 spells, and Invoke has a shorter cooldown than his spell steal. So yeah, if Zel times it right, he'll be able to cast 3 spells, while Rubik will only be able to cast 2. As well as his own though, so that's the advantage Rubik does have.
This game Zel, sorry, is complete rune domination. I think Tim's got a Elemental's got a single rune.
We can call them by their names, it doesn't really matter.
Can we? Yeah, whatever.
Just privacy, I guess, but
Jesus,
no one's
hasn't
going
got
to
a
be
single
watching
rune.
this other than the people that are currently in game already. But
Hard fan delay. If you get that, I give you a gold medal.
yeah. Rubik's getting his Null Talisman up, so he should have that quite soon, just for the extra auto attack and mana. Which suggests that he's building Dagon, but it might also just be a sustainability item. But he has got the wards out, so he'll definitely know where the ruin is and what it is that spawns top.
Well, Zel's currently making a comeback on XP, and he's going ahead in gold quite significantly. Currently 500. Considering Tim's got a lot of regen items, is he going to come back to bite him for sure?
Yeah, for about 5 minutes the gold was pretty close, but then now it's gone up to about 750 lead in Zel's favour. And the XP...
Genius. So continue.
It's hovered around 0, but it's still about 300 in favour of Elemental.
And Genius Elementals forgot his Null Talisman, whatever exists.
Yeah, he'll get it out soon, I think.
Hope.
We hope.
Want to yell at him in chat.
Yeah, can't influence on the game like what happened to Adrian. That
Oh, come
I
on,
think that was
wasn't
unfair.
significant. So it wasn't that significant. I mean,
If you haven't
I
watched the
survived.
replay, what happened was Hugo
Yeah.
basically did a countdown in all chat to
Oh, okay. I thought he
um,
was already going to cast it, but yeah.
Hugo did a countdown in all chat to Adrian using his ultimate to try and kill Neville here, and Neville regened up and managed to survive. Oh wait,
And I won for game.
yeah, Zel's going on it. Not able to get it. And then yeah, because of that ultimate loss, Neville ended up winning the game. So
Easily.
Adrian was quite mad. But
Oh,
yeah,
God,
Elemental
this game.
still got all that regen. What's that net worth looking at? Yep. Still just hovering at about double in the favour of Zel. So I'm surprised neither of them have gone bottle actually.
Oh,
Maybe not the
considering
best
how
thing
much-
to bring back. Or
How much
one
rune
more
control
auto attack.
Zel's had, I'm surprised he hasn't. Of course.
Yeah, good choice to go back to base. Oh wait, no, that wasn't a good choice to
No.
go back to base. That was
That's Tim has shitty internet.
yeah. Anyway, I don't think he'll mind going back to base on little mana, little health.
Oh, Hayden's got for bottle now.
Yep, so Invoker's had to go get a bottle. Good thing, considering he's been getting every ruin. 11 minutes in, 45 last hits. That's pretty good farm. Anything else significant? Any ruins? The regen ruin bottom, but yeah, not much else to talk about while there's a pause.
No, it's not a exciting game. Not much has currently happened.
Yeah, there's not 3 lanes like a regular game where you can switch between, say what might happen here, whether a gank would be good, but at the moment, there's only just a Rubik
I'm browsing Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, because at the moment, just a Rubik that has to run back to base, and an Invoker that's going to continue farming, and will he have taken the XP lead at the moment? Yes, he has taken the XP lead now, so...
Calling for game for Invoker right now.
Yeah, and considering Invoker's a hard hero to play, if he wins, I don't think Elemental's going to be able to easily get
Actually, saying that,
use him.
Elemental actually has quite a bit of experience with Invoker, but usually he's built Aghanim, so sort of probably gone for game build early. So it'll be interesting to see what he does.
Yeah. At least these two are Invoker players, because it's quite rare to be able to play
But
Invoker.
is Zel?
Well, he looks to be going alright, like he's casted spells in a row, so
Oh yeah,
good enough Invoker player for me. It's better than me, that's all. That everyone needs to know.
Can remember Zel's, that's probably better than me.
So hopefully Elemental comes back soon.
Sending him a text. Oh no, my phone is flat.
Oh noes. However, he is still in Mumble, so that just suggests Dota's crashed, not his entire computer. And with the opportunity that now Zel has, now that Ruby has to run back to base, you would think that he might decide to start trying to push this tower, get that advantage with the tower.
Believe he can make some forged spirits and have some fun.
Yeah, and he's got that Exort maxed. He might even have a shot at Sunstriking if he chooses. Because
Back to base to hill.
yep, running all the way back to base.
Oh
One
my god,
Sunstrike,
brought more regen.
easy. However, 13 seconds cooldown on Invoke, he's not going to get it in time. It has got the Chaos Meteor, so we'll be able to really burst Rubik down. Yep, taking the opportunity to start pushing that tower. Nope.
Dire's
No,
middle
not worth the
tower
risk.
is under attack.
Ruin still bottom. Surprised Invoker hasn't got any wards out to check those ruins so he doesn't waste time looking for it. Because I'm sure 3 last hits to get those wards worth the investment to know where the ruin exactly is. Rubik didn't quite fully heal up, so he's back in with only 700 health out of his 850. But now Zel's got that regen ruin, he can basically just go all out as long as he doesn't die. It's really fine. But pops the regen ruin,
First kill of a match, will it be? Please tell me it is.
or gets the deafening blast, but can't catch up.
No. Try to get a Sunstrike.
Or if he stays next to the tower, if he can he pull him in? Can he pull him in? Is he gonna pull him in? Oh, it might be the first kill on Invoker. I think it's going to be the first death.
Yep. There it is.
First blood
Team
goes
first
to
kill.
Rubik. What a turnaround.
Invoker too greedy.
Yes, big throws. Voka's
Sick.
not happy about that.
I believe that might be a half a Ted reference. I'm not 100% sure.
But now Rubik's leading this game. XP per minute's now shot up. Gold. Let's have a look. Gold per minute. Still behind, but now he has another 5 seconds of free farm. Missing these last hits though, not helping his cause. Yeah, 51 to 31 last hits. Quite difficult. Invoker still hasn't skilled that Sunstrike yet. Considering he's not decided to max Quails or Wex at all, Sunstrike would be the obvious choice. But he obviously has some other plan in mind. What does Rubik have on the way? Just more regen and as well as a breaker. Trying to get that sustainability in line.
Be interesting to see how much money he's actually spent to regen in this game.
Yeah, I think it's much too... Yeah, it's been too much. If he had have had that bottle, he would have been able to contest ruins as well as get some nice HP and mana regen. That all would always refill whenever we went back to base. There's no bottle crowing, but he still would have been able to use
So I
it
found
quite
it the
well.
hard way.
But that maxing Exort, that auto
Dire's
attack
middle
damage,
tower is under
massive
attack.
amounts now. There's very little Rubik can do when he has an auto attack wall with Invoker. Haste drone's picked up. Is he going to try dive this one? I think he might. Yep, now he goes for it. Takes a bit of tower hits. Gets definitely blast off. Gets a couple of auto attacks as well with the cold snap.
Might be second death. No, no.
If he can get
Should
the
be
lift off,
easy kill.
he doesn't get it, but
Mark these
Invoker will
words.
survive.
They're the
1 for 1.
last you'll hear.
Dire's middle tower is under
Good
attack.
combo by Invoker. And now has the Sunstrike. He would have used that if the Rubik had have escaped. However, I'm imagining he might time it so he can like keep Rubik out of lane a little bit longer. Cast the Sunstrike. Actually, he'll probably do it on the TP in. That'd be a
Dire's
good play.
middle tower is under attack.
Rune spawns bot again, double damage. Another ruin that Invoker can use to good effect considering his maxed Exort.
And Rubik can do something. I want to see someone do Roshan in one of these games.
Yeah, just because you're probably going to have pushed the second tower before you have enough items to sustain Roshan.
Yeah, but it'd be entertaining.
It would be entertaining, but if the player is good, they should have a board there ready to see it coming. So they would
Does
just
it
let.
classify as jungling? That's my big question.
I think we
Roshan
will
is
call it.
technically a neutral.
He's technically a neutral, but because he's so much harder than the rest of them, and
Yeah.
the advantage is not because of his gold and experience, it's because of his Aegis, we will allow it, I believe. However, ancients as well as neutrals, not allowed to be interacted with at all.
Yep.
No sunstriking them, no getting them with Helm of the Dominator,
No Storm Spirit.
no Storm Spirit jungling, as well as no just jungling in general. That's why we won't see any of the jungling heroes in this 1v1 mid, because they don't go mid.
We could see a what's his name? Lycan. It'd be
Nah,
pretty shit.
It'd be pretty shit. I don't think any hero, like, what other hero would you pick to go against him that would make it fair?
Enchantress.
I reckon Enchantress would be able to kill, like,
Yeah.
Impetus as well as
Okay, Chen.
Chen. Yeah, that's probably a little less
both.
likely that Chen will kill. Yeah, but because all that will happen is Lycan will run away whenever he's in danger, or he'll just chase and dive under tower. And it makes it very difficult for the enemy hero to
Methinks
get a
you
kill
wanted that.
without a stun. And yeah, especially since Chen and Enchantress require getting a neutral creep, heroes like Enigma and Ursa Warrior or well, who's the other one?
Control
Axe.
lane
They
relatively
don't. Yeah,
well.
they don't require a jungle creep to actually lane. However, Shen vs Enchantress would be an interesting matchup because both of them will be able to steal lane creeps as a preference to the
That's what I
jungle
was thinking.
creeps.
Surprisingly, Tim checked bottom room and then didn't seem to want to go top.
Double damage.
I guess he probably thought that Invoker had got the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he's got a double ruin. Elemental will definitely know where the ruin spawns next, but will he survive? Double damage with Exort. What's the damage at? Does it already double it? I don't think it doubles the plus damage which from Exort.
No, it doesn't. It's just base.
Just pushes him away without much effect. I
No
don't think he's going to be
spell.
able to prevent this tower from dying. And destroys one of those. GG
Dire's
match.
structures are fortified.
Oh, 4 stars and closer. Chaos Meteor as well as Deafening Blast. Cold Snap now. Will it be another death? Can he get it?
Just GG.
Yep, that's
Dire's
GG.
middle tower is under attack.
Easy game for Zel, I would say, other than that first death.
Yeah, that
Dire's
first death,
middle
bit of a
tower
mistake,
has
but
fallen.
easily able to come back. Okay, so we will now go
Dire's
to game
middle
2.
tower is under attack.
Goodbye and good night.